and welcome to this week's worship. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be thinking about a story from the Bible, from the New Testament again, and you can find this story in the Gospel of Mark, beginning at chapter 4. So I wonder whether you've ever felt really scared, maybe. I wonder whether you've ever been on a boat that's been rocking and maybe you think it's going to tip up and you're going to get really wet. I wonder how that made you feel. Well, today we're going to think about Jesus, and he was with his disciples and he was on a boat and there was a huge storm. So I want you to listen really carefully, and maybe at the end you can have a really good think about some of the parts of this story. So the story's called The Storm on the Lake, and there is a picture of the disciples in the boat with Jesus at the front. He's putting his hand out to the side. I wonder what he's doing and I wonder what he's saying. So the story here that's based on the Bible starts. It was a perfect day. The sky was blue, the lake was too. There was a gentle breeze whipped the wave tips white and foamy. Jesus sat at the side of the lake and talked to the people about God. God is your Father, he said. He dresses the flowers in beautiful colours. He makes sure the birds have enough to eat. But you are his sons and daughters. Don't you think he can clothe and feed you too? So trust him and stop worrying your lives away. When Jesus had finished teaching, he was tired. So he called his closest friends, his disciples that we've been learning about, and together they piled into a boat and set off across the lake for home. Jesus yawned, he stretched, he laid his head down, and to the rhythm of the waves and the rocking of the boat, he fell asleep. It was the perfect end to the perfect day. And then, suddenly, the day was not so perfect. The sky turned black, the lake too, and a wild wind stirred and the waves looked tall and stormy. The boat rocked right, the boat rocked left, the boat rocked up and down. The boat rocked so hard, in fact, that Jesus' friends were sure that they would all drown. But Jesus slept all the way through it. Jesus' friends called to him, Jesus, wake up, we're all going to drown. Oh, so Jesus woke up. Jesus sat up, and then he rubbed his eyes and he stood up. It was all anybody could do to stay on their feet, but Jesus stood up. And then very calmly he said to the wind, quiet now. And he said to the waves, settle now. And they did. Then Jesus turned to his friends and said, you didn't need to be frightened. You didn't have to worry. All you had to do was to trust me. See, everything is calm. And so it was. The sky was blue, the lake too, and the little waves splashed happily at the side of the boat. It was a perfect day again. You see, Jesus told his disciples to trust him, and by doing that, the storm stopped and everything went calm again. I wonder whether he was trying to give a message in the Bible with that story, not just about being on a boat, but maybe about how the disciples could live their lives. Maybe sometimes we're scared and we're worried and we don't know who else to turn to, and God is always there for each and every person that turns to him and trusts in him. So have fun this week. If you want to, maybe again you could have a look on YouTube and see if you can find a really good animation of the story. You might want to draw a picture of what happened in that story. You might want to do a painting maybe of all the storm and maybe contrast it with a really calm sea. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.